Hello YouTube. I thought I'd make a video showing some of the stuff I've been up to. Right here, I have a chainmail shirt. You can see the pattern. It's a witch's knot. And that's the front of it. It's pretty heavy. It weighs about 4 pounds or so. But you really can't tell once you put it on. I still have a lot more work I want to do with it. I want to put a leather lace going down the front and one on each side. Then I also want to lengthen it by a couple more inches. And I thought about adding some dragon scales on the shoulders, but I haven't made up my mind about that. But it's taken a long time. Let's see, I started last October. Yeah, October 31st. That's when I started with it. Just a challenge for me to see if I could do it. And I've stuck with it for the most part. I've taken little breaks here and there, but as you can see, it's really big. A lot of work. I use 16 and 16 gauge and a 1/4 inch rings. Um, that pattern, I used a program to generate it, but it started out being a small pixel image, which I had to work on it a lot to get the shape right. Oh, one other thing. See this? And necklace. This one's a bit different. These rings are a lot smaller. I think, let's see, trying to remember the size. I'm thinking 3/8, but I think that's for the larger ones. I know it's still the 16 gauge. I'm going to have to look that up, but this design that I did, I came up with that on my own. It's a pentacle um, star. It has 5 points on it. Um, I didn't want it to be too big, so I thought about having a larger ring so it would fit inside of it, but um, I'm pretty happy with that the way it is. And let's see what else. Oh, I usually get the rings, the 16 gauge ones, by the pound. I get them for about 21 dollars US. And from what I've looked around, it's the best deal. And every, I mean, not every ring's perfect. Some of them are cut off their saw cut, which is a lot better than machine. Um, Let me show you this too. So, lots of rings. I just got this one. And, when I'm doing this, let me try to find the pliers. Okay. Now see, I have this one here. This one is the bend 'em. This one here is to grip them. Now, I put this on here to help protect my hand so I could do it longer and it won't hurt as much. The thing that hurts the most is probably using this one because it rubs against my fingers and I start getting like blisters and stuff. But I started using a glove to kind of pad my hand, and that seems to help. So that's and I got some larger rings too. I got rings all over the place. And another thing about the pattern, they're copper, solid copper, and solid brass. I was trying to use really earthy metals, not metal composites or anything like that. I wanted to add iron and silver, but the only problem with that is the colors are so close to aluminum, which is what the shirt is made of, that you wouldn't even know they're there, really. And the only ones that really stood out were the brass and copper. So I went ahead and decided on that. Now, I could have gotten colored rings, but there's some that are cheaper than others that the color can come off, and then you end up with the core metal, which it's either aluminum or brass, depending on what you get. And so, yeah, that's a little bit of what I've been working on. Um, yeah. Um, so, kind of the reason that I made, or I'm making this video, is that there's been something that I've been wanting to do, and I've been going back and forth if I should, if I shouldn't. And, my kitty. Meow. Not my kitty. That if I should make a video, topless. Because I'm a topless activist. And I like being topless. I feel more comfortable. And all the feelings, it's empowering, it's uplifting, and it doesn't feel like you have these shackles that you're wearing. And, well, I can go into more about that in another video. But, what I wanted to say was that I've been seeing so many women making videos and they're topless. Now, a lot of them are doing tutorials about breastfeeding, breast pumps, and that sort of thing. And the guidelines of YouTube is if it's educational, it's okay. But there are a lot of ones that claim to be for that, and they're without a doubt, porn videos. It's very suggestive. It's look at these and that kind of stuff. And or women that are lactating, and you got these videos of women just spraying their milk everywhere. Just just because that's a thing that gets people off, and so it's like, how's that educational? you know? And then there's other things like nudists and stuff. I've seen videos that weren't censored with that too. And recently I found another thing that I thought was really interesting is that children, like from, whatever age, all the way up to 7, girls being topless. And it being on here. And it's like, wow, I can't believe that. Um, First surprise, then admiration, then it's like, that is really cool. You know, letting these girls, you know, be who they are instead of saying, well, you have to wear this because of this and that. Uh, fuck that shit, Just, if they don't want to wear a shirt, they don't want to wear a bra. So, don't force it. They're at that stage where they don't have all the, brainwashing that society puts on us. And so, that right there shows that it's not going to mess, people up if they see that. If they do that, it's okay. And so I guess that was the final thing that made me, you know, just go ahead and, make a video of being me, you know. You don't like it? Close your fucking eyes, you know. Change the channel. It's not that difficult, but apparently, um, instead of doing those things, it's easier to report a video. So, then I was thinking of another thing too. Okay, maybe you may know, maybe you don't, but I'm transgender. Born male, female now, and so maybe that will kind of lean in my favor a little. Maybe not. I don't know. And since it's perfectly okay for guys to be topless all the time, you know, I I even thought, okay, I'll just let all my facial hair grow. I'll let my the hair on my chest grow, and then really, you know, I'll look more like a guy, all the hair and everything. Um, and maybe that way I'll be able to kind of coast by. But I did that. It drew me crazy, and so it's like, okay, look at me now. I look good, and I'm all clean shaven and all that kind of stuff. And so it's like, I'm just sick of all the BS. I'm just going to be me, you know. See what happens. If something real bad happens, then probably not going to do it again. But maybe nothing bad will happen. But this is me. Um, don't, you know, don't tell me what to wear. I mean, just worry about your shit. How about that one? Um, so yeah, I guess that's about it. Alright. Hugs forever.